I started serving in Genoa Student Ministries because my life was changed by Jesus, and I want to share that.
I just fell in love with the kids, basically. I mean, I don't do this for any other reason than just to see their faces, and it's so awesome to walk in and get a hug from them and know that just a little bit of my time given to them on a Wednesday night is so important to them.
I serve in student ministry because of all the students' lives that I've been able to see change, to see students whose entire trajectory in life has changed because of the Word of God.
I could still open up to them and kind of shine what I've learned and what I've been through in my life to them.
Getting to know them on a spiritual level has been really great, and watching their lives be really changed by the ministry.
I serve in the youth ministry here at Genoa because I was once a student here in the youth ministry, and I had a youth leader that invested in me and made a strong and lasting difference in my life.
As long as I've been a member at Genoa, probably close to 18 years, I just took a lot. I came and kind of blended in with the crowd, and we just really prayed and considered being able to use our gifts, which is working with kids and students and really trying to go out and push ourselves.
I hadn't been in ministry for a while, and I'd never done student ministry, and so the thought of it was a little bit daunting at first, but I realized that if Jesus was calling me to do this, He was going to equip me to do this, and that was the reason that I started with the ministry.
I didn't grow up with a Christian background or a positive household, so because of a friend inviting me to church and some awesome youth leaders, they poured out God's love to me, and so I want to just pay it forward and to be able to do that same thing for these students.
There's a statistic of 8 out of 10 students, once they leave and go to college, do not attend a church or do not come back or involved in a church on their own. And so anything that we can do to help lower that number is, I think, will make a huge difference in the community around us.
The girls need just a little bit of time I can give, and that's what God's kind of shown me through this, is all I have to do is be available, and then He gives me the ability.
We asked the kids who has had their life changed but with this ministry, with Jesus and the community, and nearly everyone raised their hand. And that really touched me. It showed me that I'm really contributing to the next generation.
Being a product of the youth ministry is actually it's doing what we've been told to do in the Bible, and just to go out and make disciples.
Is any time that I see students that get on their social media, the place that they have the most influence, the place that they can say whatever they want, and they say things like what God is doing in their life and changing it, and they're inviting their friends to experience that life change.
There's times where I don't think that I can come be around a bunch of hyper teenagers, and I don't have the energy, and I walk through those doors and 10 girls are running up to give you a hug, or they're texting you and can you pray for me about this, and that literally drives you to come back each week because they count on you, and you might be their only support that they have throughout the week.
At the summer camp a few years ago, when one of the students in my small group came up to me after the message one evening and pulled me aside and said, "Look, my life is falling apart and I just don't know what to do. The speaker was speaking and I'm lost and I just need direction."
I've gotten a chance to pour into the girls my testimony, and having the girls be able to text me or call me or catch me on the way in as we're serving. They talk about their week and the things that are happening and the connections that they can make, and that they know that there is a hope, that things may seem really not awesome now, but that there's a hope in the future, and that it doesn't always have to be that way no matter what your background is.
I can see the changes that we're making in the students' lives, and I can see, how this generation of kids is coming up. They're going to be the church of tomorrow.